long time. I apologize. Just life was life. Between everything that happened in 2025 going into 2026, I just wanted to be present for a lot of that. Some good eggs. In terms of after the show, enjoyed New York with my family, my wife, my dad, Eddie. Then did Tulum, you guys saw that. Then went to the wedding, or went to Europe. Did the whole pre-wedding week. I was vlogging, but then unforeseen things happened and I just scrapped the entire vlog because I wasn't in the right headspace to do so. Wedding happened, honeymoon happened. Wanted to be as present for those moments as possible and let the people we paid to document it, and not, you know, worry about, oh, I need to get this clip for the video, I need to get this clip for YouTube, etc., etc. Then when we got back, we went to Bears game, first time ever. It was like a bucket list item. Went to the Bears-Giants game. Went to Michigan at the end of November. December, did we do anything? December, we had a Christmas party. And I was just focused on being present for the people who were present for me and did everything they could to make my preps, my things go easier, but we're back at it. I made it a goal of mine in 2026 just to be consistent on this platform. No set subscriber number, no set view number, just be consistent on this platform specifically and just see where it takes me. As far as plans for bodybuilding go, I will be competing at the end of this year in November, and so it'll be a show in Florida. I'm also moving back to Florida. I'll go into that in a completely different video as to what led to the decision, why we're doing it, etc., etc. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to take a break from everything, take a break from bodybuilding, take a break from making everything a moment of content as opposed to just appreciating the moment for what it is. So I believe that year, that last half of the year, last quarter of the year, allowed me to do that and allowed me to be able to differentiate and separate the two. So I'm ready to do so this year and, you know, take you guys along with me for anything that I may or may not do. Any events, anything like that. Obviously, there's a time and place, but again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys who have stayed with me, who've supported, who've done all those things in the midst of it. And comment below what you guys want to see, because I'm gonna film gym stuff, I'm gonna film lifestyle stuff. Just let me know if there's anything in particular you guys want to see, and I'll do my best to make it happen. Throughout this year, throughout this video, I'll go through some of the life updates, some of the updates in general. You guys saw that I got a new car, wrapped that, so I'll show you guys that. I'm gonna take you guys through a push J, maybe just chest. It might be chest pushed with arms, because that's a big thing that I'm trying to bring up. My upper body in general, aside from my chest, so we'll see how that today's session goes. I gotta go in about an hour, just because I have plans with wifey, and we'll be going to the mall later, taking her to go find a few things. I might find some stuff myself. I'll bring you guys with me, and if I find anything, I find anything. If I don't, I don't. I'm not really in the I need to find something now type of mindset. Kind of like, if it's there, it's there. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Going forward with different videos, I'll address how I'm attacking weak body parts, what the goal is for the debut, what the goals are for 2026, etc., etc. But for now, I'm gonna eat this breakfast and get ready for the gym, and I'll see you guys in a few. All right, got ready for the gym, did some client work first, then got ready for the gym. Go preferred on the pants or sweat shorts. Then, oh damn, hold on. Right leg not flexible enough for that. Then we go on your fives on the feet, fire. Like I said, we got chest today, and we even go preferred on the socks. That's crazy. We got chest, little shoulder, little arm, little whatever. For the pre of the day, we went with, the Sour Punch Watermelon. Super gas, super underrated flavor in my opinion. There is new Rise formulas coming out, I believe next month. Don't quote me on that though, I could be wrong. And then, if y'all haven't tried this yet, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Peanut butter cinnamon toast crunch, fire. insane, if I say so myself. That's dangerous. Macros aren't the best on it for cereal, but it is what it is. I'm sure I'm gonna get food in anyways. I'm gonna sip on this real quick. I feel like Shannon Sharp. Ooh. But doing mine right and get ready to hit a solid chest day. Probably gonna start with incline dumbbell. I don't know, it depends on what's open. It's early. I rarely go to AR this early, so everything should be open, but we'll see. Never know. People who are off work or go to work at 3. Like I said, we'll see. But I will see you guys there.
Fire the gas together, throw 100 1 week.
It's gonna be interesting.
Go out, hit my neighborhood, event to go cool with the doors up. Think we in the same category, ain't even showing up. All buzzing Sarah Bash Street, snatched the Rolls truck. Snatched the bitch out of Sheen Lane, take her to no scrum. Tease her brain by noon, we hit Rick on. Switch the live and now it's time to take your whole duck home.
Kind of at the point where it's like, I don't care to get much stronger. I just want to grow muscle and grow tissue in the right places. So a lot of people are like, oh, you're not training hard enough, you're not training. Bro, there's only so much more I could do, truthfully. Using the 200-pound dumbbells at some point doesn't really seem worth it, in my opinion. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Am I tweaking? Because using the 200-pound dumbbells just sounds like a one-way ticket to Snap City, at least on an incline press. RDLs, things like that, completely different. But I don't know. Gonna minimize rest and maximize output. So I'll probably go 2 working sets on everything. No back offs, no intensifiers. We'll see though. We'll see how time's turned because I want to knock out my cardio too, so I don't have to come back. Because I did not wake up in time. I'm pretty pissed about that. But again, can't dwell on the past, can only look towards the future. So that's what we're gonna do. And I don't know how much I'll be able to film at the mall, but it shouldn't be too busy. What is it? A Thursday? It shouldn't be terrible. Should be able to get a decent bit filmed. I know certain stores that just can't film in at all, like Louis, all the designer stores I can't film in. But I know wifey wants to go to Aloe. I'm obviously gonna hit like Champs, JD Sports, you know, the typical spots, because I'm transitioning out of wearing Jordans as much and transitioning to the Unk Dad shoe style, just because my feet hurt like crazy wearing 4s. 5s aren't terrible because they have a wider base, but wearing 4s, my toes be crying after like 3-4 minutes. Still wear them though because it's drip, but it's like, damn. I remember when I could wear these, no issue. Getting old sucks. Don't do it, kids. Also, I've had, you know, one of the hardest weeks as a sports fan. Bears fan, Canes fan. Both games end in the same fashion, essentially. Obviously, Indiana didn't kick a game-winning field goal, but both quarterbacks throw an ill-advised pick when it wasn't necessarily needed. Obviously, the Caleb and DJ situation, a little bit different if you're into football. DJ didn't flatten out. Caleb thought he was going to. Ben took all the blame. It is what it is. And quite literally, as a Bears fan, this is the first season I can say I genuinely enjoyed start to finish. It was rough week 1 and week 2, and everyone was counting them out, but I had faith. I knew they'd be in the playoffs. And I remember when people laughed at me. So looking forward to next year, it feels good to be a Bears fan. It feels like the Bears are becoming America's team. So we'll see. Please, y'all, stop overloading weight and doing 3 reps. A lot of y'all don't benefit from that like you think you do. Oh, brother. All right, we'll go 130s.
Bro caught a bite, I did a show with the same gun. I go crazy in Vegas, I'm packing out the strip clubs. Watch kick crazy, cause I got the big boys. Got hoes from small to middle class and big butts. New.
Don't do that. Don't be like me. Be better than me.
Person side, put a puppet teacup. Put hundreds of out to the side, called Big Bro. Lil ain't get his cabin gown, but he's street smart.
Alright. So I just got these elbow sleeves. I got them from Hostile. Best ones I've used. Easiest on and off. provide enough cushion and support and stability. I don't need to be super crazy. I don't need goblin gear wraps. I don't need none of that. Just need a little bit of help, a little bit of support. Am I the only one who be, watching what the hell people be doing in the gym? And in the least judgmental way as possible, be like, what the hell are y'all doing? Because everyone trains for a different reason. Everyone trains for a different purpose. But sometimes it just looks like people are trying to speed run an injury. People can say the same thing about me, so it is what it is. But I just be confused sometimes. Especially as an online coach and somebody who's been doing this for, 12 years? I'd definitely be a little confused seeing some things I see. Or seeing some people use weight that I'm like, all right, maybe you shouldn't be using that weight. But again, do what y'all want to do.
You going through the whole phone, fucking a blessing up. Everybody around me got a whip. All the soldiers shirt the front, get a step. Chrome heart jeans, t-shirt. About $1.5 million on the change of day. New McLaren with no windshield, it came this way. They can't forward, that's ain't nothing, that shit plain as day. I don't care for that internet shit, no pun. We just lost a whole boat to the Coast Guard. This shit.
I think we're still kind of strong.
It business, I took all my feelings out. Been a giant, but I'm a little bigger now. Feel a Nate, them, I'm working and get them out. Incognito, I can't let them figure out. Drop a tape for the streets, they say yes, a drop. From the bricks and these little niggas nice and soft. She won't get nothing from me till I knock her off. State to state when I play, I got different houses. Atlanta, Miami, LA.
That's why. That was too high. Here we go.
Dallas, Houston, Vegas, New York.
Look, roll gold on me, AP to the skeleton. Yeah, 81 freak, no Jerry. Yeah, if you got clean, I can sell it. Senior AD, I can mail it. Look, Brody went double homicide.
I just don't understand why people gotta have a standard problem. It's really, really annoying.
Side like Melly, I just went 2 at a time like Melly. Dark skin bitch look like Kelly, she ready. I put my wrist in that bitch, I'ma scratch. Look, I send my shooter, they probably won't never stop. Nigga asking for price and don't never cop. It's a drop, then you probably won't see the.
It didn't felt get heavy. Now we're just gonna knock out triceps real quick with a light shoulder and then finish with a fly. Don't want to just do press down. Yeah, I don't feel like changing the attachment, so we're gonna go press down with this.
Top, you a out, then you probably won't see tomorrow. If I fuck her, she probably love me tomorrow. If she foreign, I'm probably gonna hit her raw. If I'm in it, they probably a different car. Yeah, fucking you mean, little nigga. Still haven't walked like it green, little nigga. I pull a dolo, just me and my pistol. I put a bounty on him, they gon' get him. I put a $100 on him and his sister. I spent like $200,000 for that one. I'm the type to spend $10,000 on slippers. I'm the type to get them out of here quicker.
Take all the bad bitch phone, she getting bigger. Happy for my last house, she doing good, she fucking a clipper. A big ball boy, 5-star bitch, best. The bitch transform from VX to an Emerald. Cadillac truck, not the rig, this a big one. I'm straight on love. Having raw sex with some sisters. Shanice, Alexis, Taylor, Rebecca, Chastity, Ayana, China, Rihanna.
I don't like that hoe, she stain. I be laughing to the bank. Yeah, it's time to Daco. Nigga stole your cocoa. Better call the popo. Oh yeah, dodgy popo. Shawty got get a choco. Can I get inside? I don't know. On the private jet like Wallow. Cranberry red is Rolo. Hold up, let me call my bro. That nigga hanging out of the photo. Too many bad bitches is trouble. He need a mustache double. Give a fuck about what you think. To the bank. I don't like
nigga be bozo with an RP. I was so high like a typhoon. Just gave 50 racks to my goon.
Alright, good little chest try. Basically a push day. Eating real quick, and then we're going to head to the mall. Hopefully wifey don't run my pockets too bad. She's not gonna run my pockets too bad. But quick little post meal. I have like 9 ounces of chicken, maybe a little less. I'm not really tracking per se right now. I'm eating what I know I need to eat. Because you guys saw the physique update, eating anywhere between like 32 and 3,600 calories. I do have a thyroid issue right now that we're trying to fix before anything else. So that's that. My primary carb source lately has been sourdough just because it digests the best for me. And sometimes I don't feel like waiting on a rice cooker. Asparagus just for the greens, fiber, health. I don't know. But if you ain't never tried this, go ahead and try it. New sauce, pineapple mango. Best sauce you ever tried in your life. Low-cal sauce, at least. It is expensive. That's why I don't promote it. That's why I don't push it that often. Just because it's pricey. I don't expect y'all to spend $17 a thing on sauce. But if you got it, I recommend it. It elevates your meals tenfold. So I'm gonna eat this. Like I said, I'm not tracking fully. I just know I need to get like 250 to 275 protein in between this, breakfast, and a little snacking I've been doing. Probably around like 125-ish. Smack a protein shake, eat another meal, be good to go. But I will see you guys at the mall, and then wherever we end up at. Might be going to Kith as well, so that'll be interesting to see what they have. But I'll see you later. Alright, so we just got to the mall, valeted the car because I don't park. It's $8 to valet. I'm going to valet it every single time. And we're starting at my favorite place, well, one of mine, Aloe. I don't know if they're going to let me record much in here, but we'll see. And she's already found what she came for. Hi, how are you? Lord help. Initial damage.
And then you know me and my tank tops. And shorts.
Alright. I found 2 tank tops because it's impossible to find my fucking size and sword in most things, but it is what it is. I actually have like pretty much all the colors in Aloe, so I'm not too worried about it, but it can get a little frustrating. Nothing working with appetite better than spending money, I'll tell you that much. And I don't want this to ever come off as like I'm trying to flex, because without your guys' support the past few years, none of this would be possible. I just record my life and what I do. I end up at the mall a lot more frequently than I probably should. And when I end up recording, I end up doing something. Like the Aloe stuff, my wife wanted it. She asked for it, and it's like, happy wife, happy life. She stood by me. She stood 10 toes. So spending a few $100s on her, I'll never have an issue. But again, I don't want this to ever come off like I'm trying to flex a lifestyle that I don't live. I go shopping, I chill at the crib, I lift weights, I eat good, and that's about my life. And I coach people along the way, and I want you guys to understand that you guys can do the same. You guys can build your dream life. It just takes time. It takes work. Told me 5 years ago when I first started posting content I'd be able to do things like this, be in spaces that I've been in, be in rooms that I've been in, I would have called you crazy. But thank you to all of you who believed in me before I believed in myself. And as long as you keep a relationship with God straight and everything in check, anything is possible. Quite literally anything you want to do in this world will be possible as long as you keep that as the #1 focus. He'll open the path, you just have to walk the right one. You need to make the right decisions. He'll give you options, and you need to choose the right decision, because there will be temptation, there will be falsehoods, there will be hiccups, there will be missteps. But as long as you stay on that same path that he outlined for you, everything will work out. So stepped into that little French bakery spot, got a little plain croissant. A butter croissant always goes stupid. Always. It's flaky, it's buttery, perfect. And it'll always be better from a little bakery than it will be from Starbucks or Dunkin' or something like that. I decided to do this stop now because I was already getting a little hungry. I don't know if it's dehydration or what, or just lack of eating. Because you guys saw the breakfast I had. It was 1 egg, about 230 grams of egg whites. I had a yogurt that I didn't have on camera or show you guys on camera, and then some fruit and toast. That ended up being a pre-workout meal. So, and then I had some cereal, just a little few snacks here. So I'm probably at like 1,200 calories for that, maybe a little more. But I still feel good, and I'm, you know, progressing the way I need to, so it's fine. And then I got this little apple turnover. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of messy. This looks like hot garbage, not gonna lie. The apple's nice, the cinnamon, it tastes good. I just wish that the apple would have gotten a little bit more warm, but it's not the end of the world. And again, when I eat things like this, one, it's taken into account. Two, I rarely ever finish it. Just because I don't need to. Sometimes I just need the taste. And sometimes I will finish it and not think about it twice. And then I got wifey 2 macaroons, and I got 2 for myself. Honestly, I'll probably see if she wants all 3. This is a praline one. These are gas. Every time. Every time. Look at the detail in that. But the goals with this year are to, 1, spend less money. I know, little backwards being at the mall saying I want to spend less money. But after today, I'm not really going to be doing what I was doing last year. Until maybe prep, but we'll see. Because with us moving and us trying to buy a house in the next 2 years, things need to take precedent. Things need to be the forefront. So that's the goal, is to make certain things, say no to certain experiences, say no to certain purchases, because they might feel good in the moment, but they won't be worth it in the end, because it won't get me any closer to the long-term goal, which is to be a homeowner. I wouldn't be the first one in my family, but just a goal of mine to be able to have my own space, my own house that I can call mine. So with that, it's going to come saying no to a lot of purchases. I've done a great job so far this year. Spent far less money this month than I did any time last year. But I'll be showing you guys like different fragrance content, different fragrances that I have that I've used. Layering comments based on the stuff I already have, as opposed to just buying a bunch more. Now, if there's a deal that I just can't pass up, I can't pass it up. And now isn't going to be the time that I go full Hobbit, still going to enjoy life, and you should too. But you just got to keep the main thing the main thing. So I'll be working towards that goal. As we move in around June, we'll be renting 1 more year. God willing, we'll be buying a house in 2027. And yeah, I'm waiting for wifey to get out of Sephora, but I'm going to go meet her in there actually, so I can kind of, tell her to pick it up, so we can get a move on and look at different stores, look at different things, and then go from there. But I will see you guys in a few. All right, so Zara, I ended up going in there, did find some decent stuff. H&M looks like they have decent stuff, but I'm not going in there to just spend money to spend money. It was decent. Got some good finds. I had some stuff on sale. Now we're gonna head into Abercrombie. So let's see what we find in here. Abercrombie was a complete dud. There wasn't a damn thing in there. But now we're in Shoe Palace, and I'm, thinking that this is gonna be promising. Like I said, dad shoe supremacy. Aero Pluses always go stupid. I'm not comfortable there. Y'all ever see a shoe online that you think is so hard, and then you see it in person, like, thank God I didn't buy it online? Well, these were Aeros for me. These are very mid in person. Very, very, subpar. Nothing crazy about them. They're decent, but not for the price they're charging. But, yeah, we got a few more things to go look at. They have Solomon's in here, which I didn't know that they sold them in store, so that'll be interesting. And one thing that'll always be funny to me is like seeing these for full price here, knowing I can get them cheaper online. That's why I don't really buy in store, just because I know I can get them cheaper online. So I did end up getting the pair of Solomons that I saw. I'll show you guys when I get home. And it just happened to be, you know, my time, because it was the last pair they had in the store. And it just happened to be my size. They were on sale, so it all works out. I just feel like that's like destiny, if for lack of a better term. I know I said I was gonna wait till I got home to show y'all, but the car was already up here, so got these Solomons. I think for $129, I think that's a W pickup, personally. I don't have a shoe this color that's like as cozy. Actually, I do, that's a lie. I have a pair of Asics, but that's fine. It's neither here nor there. So we're just gonna drop this stuff out of the car, and then we're gonna go back in and probably just walk around and get some steps. That's usually what I use them all for after I'm done shopping, just free steps until they close and kick me out. But yeah, I will see you guys back in there. All right, quick little mini grocery haul. I forgot to bring y'all in with me to Target, and we ended up walking back into the mall, then realizing we didn't want to do anything else at the mall, so we headed out. Took us about 30 minutes to get home, nothing crazy, but Texas is having a great freeze. I'm gonna do a bigger grocery haul in the next video because I pick up my dad from the airport tomorrow, drop my wife off at the airport tomorrow as well. Whole story, but I'll explain it in the next video. But mini little grocery haul, got 3 packs of Smart Chicken air chilled chicken breast. These hot Funyun dupes, gas. Some gluten-free golden Oreos. My wife's gluten intolerant. I try to abide by those laws as much as I can. 3 packs of chicken tenderloin because I'm thinking about making buffalo chicken dip for the game on Sunday for the games. 2 things of frozen fries. I got waffle cut, crinkle cut, some egg whites because y'all know I love a good egg scramble. I'm gonna do it every day if I can. 2 packs of strawberries, 4 apples, and some graham crackers. I don't know, the graham crackers look good. But like I said, small little grocery, all this food ran me about $110 just because of the chicken and then the egg whites and whatnot, but nothing's crazy, nothing spectacular. I'm going to show you guys what I got from the mall, the quick little pickups I did get from there, and then talk to you guys a little bit about what the future holds, what I'm planning for the next 11 months, 11 and a half months, as well with like what I'm planning for bodybuilding, what my outlook on bodybuilding has been, because it did change a little bit, but not as much as I thought it was going to. So yeah, let's go upstairs. All right, quick little pickups of the day. Desk is a little messy, I apologize. But quick little pickups of the day. Like I showed you guys earlier, these Solomons, it's like olive green, it's a Gore-Tex shoe. Olive green, smoke gray, black. I think they're fire. Next, got these jorts from Zara, $11. $11. And I think there was a mess up with their scan system, because I'll show you something else that swiped as $11 for whatever reason. Those of you know those of you who've been to Zara, their self-checkout just scans it for you. There's no scanning tags or anything, it like reads it. So I feel like if you overload it, I guess it reads wrong. I don't know. But like the entire sensors went off when we walked out because those shorts didn't read originally, so I had to go back and pay for them in a separate transaction. Kind of embarrassing, but not the end of the world. This basic tee, another brown basic tee, but in a different shade of brown. Black tee, and then just a plain white tee, simple. Then from Aloe, we went white tank, black tank, and then this like washed black waffle knit crew neck. This is elite. A lot of people always talk about Aloe's quality. I think it's fine, personally, and I have a lot of their stuff. And this is the final item that also scanned as $12. I don't know why. I'm not asking, I'm not telling. This suede jacket, super fire piece. Surprisingly, it does fit, so I'm excited to wear that. Throw it out with the fit to church, dinner, somewhere. But that's it for the pickups. And now let's get into what some of y'all actually care about. What bodybuilding looks like for me right now. Right now, it's still an outlet. I have been struggling with finding purpose behind it, but I still enjoy it, if that makes sense. Before I went pro, before the whole, before I went pro, before the whole journey to go pro, after I'd failed it a couple times, after I'd missed my mark a couple times with different coaches, I wanted to do anything possible to get that pro card. I wanted to build the pro physique. I wanted to have the IFBB pro title. And once I got that, there was a level of satisfaction. There was a level of gratification. I was like, damn, I actually did something of my own. I actually did something that I put my mind down and worked towards. It reminded me of when I got my first college offer. And then again, when I signed to a college, that was an amazing feeling that I couldn't compare, especially with all my friends and family there, everyone supporting me, between my mom coming out, dad, sister, niece, my wife, girlfriend at the time, Eddie, aunts, uncles that I haven't seen in a few months, a few years even. It was a surreal moment for me, having Jay and Bucky there, great. Shep doing the custom shirt for me. All of it was surreal, and it just felt like it had to happen there, and God aligned it for it to happen there. Because I got measured in taller than I had ever gotten measured in at a show, and it just worked in our favor where we ended up making weight at that taller mark, and then we got moved up a class. We brought our best that day. Brought the best that we could given the circumstance. I still believe my Phil Heath look was better than Nationals. You guys can be the judge. It was also different lighting, so that could play a part. But it's like some pictures I look sharper at Nationals, some pictures I look sharper at Phil Heath. It was just an all in all amazing day. And once I was done and once I got to be able to settle in, I was like, okay, what's next? And then I got married, and I was looking at everything as being present as opposed to looking for the next big thing. And did that hinder my growth a little bit? Possibly. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking the time to be present in the moments that mattered the most to me, i.e. traveling Europe with my wife, traveling Europe with friends, walking the streets of Florence by myself, shopping, enjoying life, eating gelato, eating whatever essentially, and then getting married in front of our closest friends and all of our closest family members. That was the bigger goal for me. That was a bigger thing that meant more than focusing wholeheartedly on bodybuilding. Now that that's done, it's like, okay, we've been married, we've settled down, we're husband and wife, and now I can reignite the flame for bodybuilding while still giving her the attention and time that she deserves, that she's going to get. Never again will I let bodybuilding take away from my life. I'm only gonna let it add to it. And at the time, I was like, okay, how can bodybuilding add to my life while I'm still able to do things I enjoy, i.e. playing basketball, going for runs, not runs, let me stop capping. I ain't going for a run in I don't know how long. But I did want to start picking it up. Is it a trend? Cool, whatever. Everyone follows the trends. I wasn't doing it for a content aspect. I was doing it just because it looked like something fun to do. I played pickleball because it was something fun to do. Running looks like a new challenge that I could pick up. At 265, running ain't the easiest thing to pick up. So it led me to believe, like, okay, what's more important? Competing long term as a pro, or, sizing down and doing what I enjoy. So I ultimately came to the decision that right now, my goal is to compete as a pro, see where I stack up at the end of this year in November. I think with the tissue I've added and the things that we have in place with Corey and Jay, I'll be competitive come the end of the year. It'll be a competitive show, whatever it may be. And where the cards fall, they fall. I'm no longer dissatisfied with a placing, per se. I'm more so going to be dissatisfied with myself if I don't like the package we brought. But I've improved year after year, time after time, and I have no doubt that that will happen again. And going forward after that, who knows? I already told myself, I've told close people around me, bodybuilding is not something I'm going to do till I'm 60. I'm not going to competitively bodybuild until I'm 50, 60 years old. As far as what the time frame looks like, I don't know. My goal is to make it to an Olympia one day and then go from there. So right now, that is the focus. With all that comes more training, more food, all these things. So we're in a weird spot trying to maintain where we're at now, grow and recomp essentially, because I'm not getting to 280. Getting to 280 and then bringing that down to 227, which is my new weight cap, would be terrible, for lack of a better word. So likely the cap is, the heaviest I want to be is 265, 270. And then we're going to recomp, and Jay and I firmly believe we can grow while being in a deficit because of my training style, because of how my body responds to different exogenous hormones, and we'll be just fine. So that's kind of where I'm sitting with bodybuilding. It's not over, nowhere near over. I thought it would be, but something lit the spark again. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm okay with that. So going forward, we're gonna get training, full days of eating, days in the life like this was, different things. This isn't gonna be just a bodybuilding channel or just a fitness channel or just a place. It's gonna be a place you come to watch a video. It's gonna be a place you come to see real life. And that's exactly what I've always wanted to do, just show you guys who I am as a person outside of the gym. Yes, the gym is a very integral part of who I am, but I am more than just lifting weights. I'm more than just a bodybuilder. And I'm gonna show you guys that throughout the rest of this year and going forward. So I can't thank you guys enough for rocking with me as long as you did, for all the time that I had to sacrifice from creating to just be present and enjoy the moments I did enjoy. And I appreciate all the well wishes. I appreciate all the congratulations. Maybe I'll do a deep dive into how Europe was and things like that in a separate video if you guys want to see that or hear my thoughts on it. But it feels good to be back, and I'm not going anywhere this time. I'm not going to promise you guys a video number. I'm not going to promise you guys a video count. There's just going to be days I pick up the camera. There could be 3, 4, 5 days in a row where I pick up the camera and record a YouTube video and post all separate videos. Then there could be a week where I pick up the camera once. Whatever that entails, and I'm okay with that. So I can't thank you guys enough for just the support you guys have shown. A lot of good is to come. A lot of good has come, and I love you guys. So I'm going to sign off for tonight. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, what you guys want to see. I'll be filming the Great Freeze with my dad when he comes out tomorrow, and just how that ends up going. Might be separate videos. Might do a part 1, part 2. One day where we're able to go out, one day where we're stuck in the house. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. But I love y'all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we are out.